What's up, YouTube? Mr. Ferguson here. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining me here in Central North Carolina, here in my lawn, where I'm going to show it to you here in just a moment. I was having problems with the camera here. We're here to get Mr. Backpack Sprayer, not the Z one. I can't remember which one. We use this one basically for glyphosate and all that, everything else out of this guy. So we are going to do a spray. And as we come out here in the backyard, as I set this down, guys, we are looking amazing. After watering in the GCI 3000, I mean, the lawn just looks, it darkened it up for sure, very quickly. So just watering it for 20 minutes or so each section with my sprinkler. You can see we're still a little, patchy, as we've been saying over and over and over and over and over again. We put down the 3000 last time we mowed. We turned around, put down 3000, the rest of that evenly. I had plenty to evenly spread that. And then I actually filled up the, well, not filled up, I put some GCI Turf Type Telfescue seed in the hopper and just walked around and kind of did some of these areas like this just to throw some additional seed on the ground. But the color looks absolutely just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So what we're doing today is finally we're going to tackle some of the weeds. And I'm trying to find my buddy in here. I think it's way back here. Nope, that's not the one we want. Where is our Speed Zone? There it is. So we've got Mr. Speed Zone right here. This is what I use for my weed killing, especially in the cooler months. Today is above normal. We're about 75 today. As soon as the sun goes down, though, we're going to quickly drop. But we've got 2,4-D, which is 25.86%. I like Speed Zone. Me and my dad had a conversation. I say this every year. Me and my dad had a conversation years back, and he would buy the quote Lowe's or Home Depot, the green bottle with the orange writing. I can't remember what it is, but basically when you look at 2,4-D, it's got like 5% or 2% or something very low. This has a 25% 2,4-D. It is stronger, more concentrate, and you only need 1 to 2 ounces per 1,000. This is enhanced with the ester. I am not a pro on this. I didn't prepare before coming out here, but to my understanding, the ester will help in cooler temperatures with these weeds. Nimbleweed, goosegrass, spurge, ground ivy, dandelion, white clover, 90 other weeds. It is a wide range of weed killer. Pete talked about this in the very beginning when I joined in lawn care, and this stuff just works. And so we're just going to mix up a gallon, and we're not going to do a blanket spray today. We're just going to spot spray. We're just going to walk the lawn and just spray some weeds, just hit them once. And so I am going to add a little bit of surfactant. So I've got my gloves and my battery here. So we'll get all of this together, and then we'll just kind of walk the lawn, and I'll show you some of the weeds I'm dealing with here in the lawn. And we'll knock out some of these nasty weeds that have popped up since we aerated the lawn and turned over the dirt. So we'll start here in the backyard, and don't recall seeing a ton of it back here. We do have some trib that's out here for sure. I really don't want to spray anything in this light section to the right or this section right here that I've been working on. So we're going to leave that alone, but we do have some clover here. So let's knock that clover out. Boom. We got some more clover here. So I'm going to hit that clover. There we go. And so that's spot spraying. So I'll see all this over here. And but let's not get ahead of ourselves, Mr. Ferguson. So you got this big guy right here. There we go. That'll knock him out. Just a little shot. And wherever we see something, just hit it and move. And so, like I said, I don't want to go so much over here. If I see something big, I'll handle it, but I'm not too concerned about it. But we just want to handle really the big stuff. If it's a little teeny weed, who cares? Is it worth putting herbicide on the turf for a little teeny guy? I see some over here, but we'll hit it since we're here. There we go. And so you just want to walk your lawn. If you're blanket spraying the entire lawn with herbicide, have at it if that's what you want to do. I try not to do that. I try to limit the herbicide that I put down. And so this is why I choose to do this method. I walk the entire lawn. I'm eyeballing it. And guess what? You're not going to get every single weed. I even saw some Bermuda right here. So first time I've seen Bermuda in the backyard, but it is what it is. But you're just going to walk this, and you're just going to slowly take your time. There's more Bermuda. Man, it's popping up everywhere. And try to not hit the same thing 1,000 times, clearly. But there's some right here. and you'll see them in clumps a lot of times, and you're just trying to get what you can, and you're gonna miss some of them for sure. There's a lot over here actually. I don't know if we got any of that. You're gonna miss some of it, but that's fine. We don't need to get every single stinking weed. I think we hit that, but not sure. Tons of stuff right here with this Bermuda. It's going dormant. We got stuff all in the plant bed over here that looks terrible, absolutely terrible. And then you want to come back. So you see all the clover we got right here that's blended in. So I'm just going to hit all that, and hopefully it will kill all of this. So some of it you have to come back and hit it once or twice. Sometimes you just completely miss it. So this is what I like to do. So I'm not going to bore you guys with watching every single weed get sprayed, but you want to walk the lawn and you just want to take out some of the nastiness. And as you walk, you'll learn a lot about, hey, I need to level here. Hey, I need to add soil here. Hey, I need to reseed over here. And so you want to go slow and pay attention, but let me walk my lawn, and we'll continue to hit the weeds. And yeah, a little simple Monday video for you. All right, guys, that was a lot of weeds. I'm glad I turned the camera off. A lot in the front yard. You can see, like in this shot right here, just a lot of little lime green outliers, ivy, you know, little clover family stuff. We're all along this strip, even in my nice section right here. This is what I'm seeing a lot of, and this 2,4-D should just tear it up, and it'll disappear, and we won't even know where to come look for it. That's been my experience. So I don't know if you can see this as I kind of slowly go over this, but you can pick out the weeds everywhere. It's just all over the place. So in some areas, it may benefit you to do like a blanket spray, but I try to spot spray everywhere I can. You can see right here, it's just peppered with boom, 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 just little weeds all over the place. So you're almost blanket spraying an entire section. I hope I didn't miss that guy, but just clover and stuff. And if you do, like I said, you're going to miss stuff. Obviously, I saw this guy and hit him, and so hopefully our surfactant makes the speed zone stick to it. That's why you want to add that, and it doesn't brush it off. This guy is almost like a creeping Charlie, but he is embedded in the fescue, and so that's pretty wild. So the fescue is kind of choking it out a little bit as we cut it and the fescue grows, but we want to get him out of there completely. But front yard really saw a whole lot of weeds, especially in the area we tore up with the aerator. If you've been watching the channel, this was the #1 thing that prompted me. I hate this. All along the side right here, we got Poatriv. We've just got weeds all along the edge. The entire edge is almost weeds. This, I'm pretty convinced, is Poatriv right here. You can kind of see the light green in the outlook there versus over here. If I go like that, you can probably pick it out. So I think this is all technically Poatriv, unfortunately, but we're not going to mess with it for right now. And then we may play with some Velocity PM, I don't know. More Triv all along the side here. And again, this is not in our grass seed. This is just from where we aerated. There's Poatriv in the ground. There's seeds in the ground. And so anyways, it's just coming up a lot. And the more you fertilize it, it will spread. So you do have to pay attention to that. And all along this, man, just weeds everywhere. So hopefully walking, doing this may be, this may not be a one and done type of walk your lawn application. Today it's warm, it's in the 70s, it's going to drop and be very cold soon. So once you clean up your backpack sprayer, if you're like me and you leave water in it to prepare for next time faster, I went ahead and just dumped all that water out, cleaned out my backpack sprayer, did a spot spray today, and that's all we did. So it is looking dark though. The grass is, this is when I want to mow it. So it doesn't need it quite yet. I'm going to let it grow. All right, guys, so it's been almost 24 hours since we did our spray yesterday, just a little under, but Speed Zone is not a product or not a herbicide that's going to work immediately. You're not going to see dead weeds the next day, but I did want to at least come out here on the sidewalk and show you there should be some signs that that it was sprayed, and we can definitely tell that that is true. So as we just kind of get deep in here over top some of these weeds, you can see how they're already shriveled up. They're not liking life right now. The leaves are beginning to shrivel. You could even see on this guy right here that he is not happy and shriveling up. Same thing over here. You can just see the curling of the weeds. And so it's clear that with that surfactant, Same thing over here. You can just see some of this. It's just starting to curl up and not like the poison, if you will, from the herbicide. And so, you know, again, look at this guy. You can tell by the color of the leaf there almost. It's not too thrilled with what we sprayed yesterday. So it will take a couple days. It is not an immediate killer, like it's instantly going to go away. And some of your like clover and stuff, it really evaporates that stuff really well. But I just wanted to come out here 24 hours later. You can see evidence of it already starting to work. We did actually last night have a brief rain shower that I wasn't aware until I woke up and the cars were completely wet. But so hopefully all the weeds we sprayed, I can see out here, this one, there's another one out here that's really curling up and not happy. I was going to see if we could find one of the bigger patches over here we sprayed. Yeah, same thing over here. You can kind of see some of this. Doesn't look too different, but a little bit. Some more right here. Now some of this we may, again, as I told you, we may have missed. Wow, grass feels really good under my feet. I wanted to look at this. Yeah, pretty much looks the same right here, this embedded stuff, but I do see some discolorization on the leaf of this stuff. So anyway, same thing up here. It looks like it's a little more hurt. Yeah, look at that. Definitely some evidence on the clover. The clover really goes pretty quick. So you can see it's already eating away at it. And you can see all the areas we sprayed it. The fescue is going to be completely fine. This is a selective herbicide. So it selects all of these weeds to kill, but not going to harm your tall fescue. So appreciate you guys watching. Just wanted to do a quick video on finally doing some weed killer and taking out some of the weeds. Not that you can really notice from the road or anything. It's not going to make a big difference. It's just for it's something we can do in lawn care if we want to get outside. Today it's a beautiful 75 degrees. It is the last day, it looks like, for a good while where I can come out here comfortably in t-shirts and shorts. And but man, what a beautiful sun right there. Let me back up just a little bit, even though it just feels amazing. A little light breeze. Lawn looks great. We got leaves everywhere. Thanksgiving on the horizon. Hope you guys have enjoyed this brief weed killing video. God bless you. Hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday. Take care.